Hello and welcome to the 2024 Kelly Gibson Junior Golf Tour presented by Crown Buick GMC. My name is Taylor Capouch. I'm the Executive Director of the Kelly Gibson Foundation, and this video is going to explain what to expect the day of the tournament and leading up to the tournaments. So, some of you have never participated in competitive rounds of golf before or been to a junior golf tournament before, and this video is going to help you understand what to expect when you arrive at the golf course and other things to be aware of when you get to the golf course as well. This will be for both parents and for participants. Now, leading up to the tournament, you'll be receiving a lot of emails regarding information about the tournaments, pairings, starting times, and just general expectations. The pairings will be sent out the day before the golf tournament on Thursdays. So on all Thursday events, they'll be sent out on Wednesdays, approximately at 12 p.m. And then for Monday tournaments, the pairings will be sent out on Fridays at approximately 12 p.m. Those pairings are going to be between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock in the morning, with the exception of the boys 7 to 10 and girls 7 to 13 division. Depending upon how many participants we have, those two age divisions might be teeing off at approximately 12 p.m. or 12:30 p.m. Reason for that is because we have a lot of participants in the other divisions participating on that day, so be prepared in case those times do change from 8 to 10 o'clock to approximately 12 to 12:30, but we will be sending out additional information as we know it, depending upon how many people register for the tournament. So when you arrive to the golf course, the Kelly Gibson Foundation will be having a registration table or a tent. You will see it very prominently in front of whatever golf course it is that we are attending. And there you will need to register with our staff to make sure to let us know that you are there for the day. Make sure that you get to the golf course with a decent amount of time for the player to warm up, putt, chip, hit golf balls on the range, whatever it is that they need to do to get ready for their round. Make sure that they get there in enough time. If you're unsure of how much time, usually anywhere from about maybe an hour before your starting time is probably going to be about enough time. But just make sure that you get to the first tee or the 10th tee, because we do operate in a split tee system, approximately 10 minutes before your tee time. That way you have enough time to make sure that you get to the tee and you actually need to visit the starter when you get to the tee. So when you visit the starter on the tee, to make sure to let them know that you're there. They will go over the rules for the day, hand out scorecards to everybody, make sure that you're all aware of any little nuances or things that you need to be made aware of for that particular round before you tee off. Now, on the golf course, the Kelly Gibson Foundation has a number of staff members that will be apparent around the golf course, both for marshaling pace of play, with water, and with sports drinks on the course to be able to provide to the players to make sure that they stay very hydrated. That's another thing to mention is that because it's the summertime in Louisiana, it's going to be hot. So we want to make sure that you have possibly a water bottle to keep extra hydration. Make sure you have sunscreen. And if you have an umbrella in case of inclement weather, that would probably be a good thing to have as well. Other things to be prepared. Some people like to use push carts to push around the golf course to make it easier. Some people like to carry their bag. It's completely up to you. A lot of other times we'll see participants come to the golf course without adequate gear or just not prepared for their round of golf, and that usually doesn't end up in a very pleasant experience for that person. So that's why we're trying to mention all of these things to you. Now, when the round is done, you'll go from the 9th or the 18th hole to the scoring tent or the scoring table where your scores will be tallied up. You sign your scorecards, and then the scoreboards will be up for everybody to see their scores for the round. So that's kind of what to expect for the day of. Obviously, you'll be receiving lots of other emails to be able to get more information on this. But until we see you in the next video, thank you for participating in the Kelly Gibson Junior Golf Tour.